What's up everybody, Benwa here and welcome to Tactical Fellowship. Go ahead, hit that like button if you own a 320 and why not subscribe if just like me, you're swapping two uppers off a lower. Threat! So there I was, watching the Garand 320 Wilson Combat video. I'm like, I'm never gonna buy that gun, but that lower, I can buy that lower. And then GT was like, you should buy this lower, it's really that good. And I was like, well, why don't I buy that lower? So I paused the video and I bought the lower that second. But was this impulse buy worth it? And will it be worth it for you? That's a good question. Let's find out. Designed for the P320, Wilson Combat hopes the shape, texture, and overall ergo of this new grip will make you feel like you're driving a Ferrari instead of the A-Team van. Starting with what's probably the most important feature, it's the grip. And it actually feels good, decently good, and I think this is a step in the right direction of what my hand's been wanting to hold, because truth be told, my medium-sized X-Series grip is okay, but it's not great. It's shaped like a meatloaf and it's not even tasty. This Wilson grip mod, on the other hand, is smaller where it needs to be smaller, especially towards the top, allowing me a more satisfying hold with a slight curve mid-palm that tapers off towards the back. It's kinda 1911 slender, and I like it. Other positives worth mentioning, it's got a good thumb channel here. I don't need to break my grip to hit the mag release, and this is nice and something I couldn't do with my X-Series grip. And then you have the molded mag well. It's not much, but I had surprisingly few mag flubs. It also pushes up on my hand as my hand rolls over and off. For what it's worth, the rail, I noticed it brought my X300 flashlight just a touch closer, and I thought it might be worth mentioning that to you. It'll also fit in your holster, and it fit my Red River tactical holster just fine, no worries. I also like that the side cuts line up with the slide cuts. Here's what I don't like. I'm not a fan of the beaver tail. It's still not an aesthetically inspired moment for the gun, and really not an improvement over the stock original. And I guess I'm just not really thrilled with the grip texture. I'm a stipple guy at the end of the day, and this just is a slippery grip, and I'll need to do something about this. But I totally could comfortably carry this inside my waistband, unlike my stipple jobbed X-Series frames, and so that might be a selling point for you right there. Other things worth mentioning, well, I can't attach my Sig Mag well to this gun, but it has that one already molded into it as I talked about earlier, so And also thanks to Wilson for engineering those grip weights. The rods, they drop right in, they add another 1.5 ounces, and they suggest dabbing a bit of silicone caulk adhesive to get them to stop rattling, and that's what I did. I also feel like mentioning the bore axis, height over bore. I don't think this grip has solved anything there for me. I didn't notice any discernible difference when I was shooting with this, so I don't think you're going to get a buff there on that. All in all, if you think you're actually not that happy with your X-Series grip, it's because you aren't. And I bet you two tacos you're going to like the Wilson Combat 320 grip and not look back on that old block of meatloaf you've been using. That is, till Sig releases a tungsten-infused carry grip, but we'll have to wait and see if that ever happens. Well, that's all I got. I really hope this helps you out. As always, ride fast, shoot straight, and we'll see you next time. So go ahead, throw a comment below. What in the world do you think's the best grip for the P320?